It's Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas, everybody.
Happy Christmas, everybody.
Joy to the world.
So that was basically, if you listened to our show yesterday, you'll have heard that I'm fine, Sam's fine, although, let's be honest, buys the poorest presents known to man. Jon Richardson's suffering a bit today.
Go on.
Christmas Day. Think back to what you told us about what you do on Christmas Day.
I like a drink.
You like a drink or two. How much wine did you have in your cornflakes?
Pint.
A pint of wine on cornflakes.
The thing about the cornflakes is they absorb the wine, so I don't bother with the cornflakes.
It's Christmas, everybody!
Yeah!
If you're an alcoholic there, just a tip there from the people's alcoholic.
You're allowed to drink it because it's mulled wine. It's got an orange in it, so it's fruit.
Do the voices say you're allowed it?
Yeah.
Good. So that was the first song. The first song was Another Lonely Christmas by Prince. Sam, that was your choice.
It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful song, and well worth a Christmas play, in my mind.
Good. The word W used a lot there. And we had probably the ultimate Christmas song, I'd say, just before Fairy Tale in New York by the Pogues with Kirsty MacColl. That was for Emma, and the reason she wanted it played was because, I had it written down a minute ago. Oh, yes, it's his favourite Christmas, and it was one Christmas years back. It reminds her of a holiday in Ireland before she moved back, coming home from an airport with her dad. And we had the funniest conversation I think I may have ever had with him to date. I remember laughing so much. How cool is that? That song reminds you of a funny conversation you have with I don't know what. I think the funniest conversation I ever had with my dad was I can't go into it now. It's Christmas. This is a time for celebration. But suffice to say, it did involve a dog sliding its arse across grass and him saying something that was quite funny. As to why that dog was doing that was the farmer.
And what lessons you could learn from that.
What are you getting out of that?
Well, you rub yourself across the carpet, don't you? I've seen you do it.
What on earth are you in this Christmas
beast?
It's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day.
Oh, so you don't have to wipe yourself? Is that what you're saying?
It's Christmas Day. We're not allowed this. I've never done that. I don't do that anymore.
Jesus.
I've never done that. I don't do that anymore. The tissue of lies is already collapsing. I've never done that. I don't do that anymore. I didn't do that yesterday. I only done it once this morning. I'm doing it now.
I have never done any of that. I would never wipe my arse on grass.
Not on grass, on carpet.
Oh, on carpet, yeah.
That song, though, showing the full gamut, because Gemma wanted that song as well, but she wanted it because of the line, "You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut on junk."
Exactly.
Which isn't quite the same as having the funniest conversation you've ever had with your dad.
Maybe that's what the dad said,
Valid.
But he said those lyrics in a squeaky voice.
Possibly. Do you want to tell us how that would go?
You're a donkeys. Well, what's the line?
There's the lines there. Do you want to read them in the funniest voice you can manage?
Okay. Right. Whereabouts is it?
Top. Where it says you're a bum.
Okay.
You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut on junk, lying there almost dead on a trip in that bed. You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot. Merry Christmas, your ass. I pray God it's our last.
Oh, it's Christmas.
That sounded more like a posh old lady than a sort of a squeaky chipmunk.
You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut on junk, lying there almost dead on a drip in that bed. You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot. Merry Christmas, your ass. I pray God it's our last. You could do this all day. You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut on junk. It goes on forever.
It does go on forever, and that's how it feels to me.
Okay, fair enough. It's Christmas morning.
Yeah!
Every time I say Christmas, we have to cheer. That's
damn right.
Christmas.
Yeah!
Yay! Anus.
Yeah!
Thanks, guys. So, let's do... Oh, this is a great one. This is... what's the song? Yeah, Knights of Sidonia by Muse. This is for Emily in Bournemouth. And every time she listens to this song, she likes to listen to it with her rabbit.
Oh.
That's, she just a little quirky thing she's got. She gets the rabbit out.
Did she put rabbit in inverted commas?
No, John, it's Christmas. You can't insinuate that she's...
What? I'm implying maybe it's an imaginary rabbit and she hasn't really got a rabbit, but maybe it's an imaginary friend. What, guys?
I thought we were about a dildo. And dildos have no place.
It's Christmas.
Not a Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Unless, of course, it's dressed up as Santa, in which case that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, she doesn't do that. Or maybe she does. Maybe she's got her rabbit out and she's also playing with the rabbit, in which case... Knock yourself out. Have a good Christmas. Yeah. This one's for you.
It's a time for giving.
And giving it to yourself. I tell you what, if I was an astronaut, I would arrange pebbles, and so that's what a fantasy I had when I was a kid about going to the moon and just arranging pebbles so that you could put Paul Broadfoot is a dick with all these pebbles, so he'd wake up the next day and go, because you've arranged it so that he can see. You can see the smiley man in the cheese.
It's like cosmic bullying.
Yeah. Well, no, cosmic.
Are you on drugs?
No, I'm not on drugs.
This is what you do on Christmas Day. You do drugs.
Hey, better news.
What did you have on your cornflakes?
What?
What did you have on your cornflakes? Ease?
No, wizards. Dancing wizards.
Eat me, Russell.
So your mate wakes up and the moon is still out.
He's not my mate, that's my point. Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. I'll have to wake him. Give me that stick. Or you, wake up. How are you in my house? Look at that.
That'd have to be massive letters.
Yeah, I know. It'd take me ages.
It'd take you ages. And he'd notice, to be honest, it'd take you so long that he'd look up at the moon one night and just see, Paul Bruh.
Yeah.
I wonder what he means.
I sent a letter to NASA and I've never had a reply. Hang on a minute. There's a letter from NASA here. It says, oh, great. Dear Russell, we thought your idea was very good, very intelligent. Unfortunately, it can't be done. It is impossible. Although, if you are going to try and bully your friend, why not give him a wedgie? That's nice.
Excellent.
It's a bit late now, though,
as
isn't
well.
it?
What is?
Well, he's probably twice the weight he was when you knew.
Yeah.
So that wedgie's going to be pretty difficult.
Anyways, to be honest, this is all filler because we also have coming up this time. Oh no, we're not.
It's the Pretenders now, Russell. It's one of the best Christmas songs that there has ever been.
That's right. It's 2,000 Miles. This was from Angela in Hull. Why did she want this played?
Well, she says she wants it because she would travel 2,000 miles to spend Christmas with us, which is a nice gesture.
That's
but unless I'm wrong, Hull is less than 2,000 miles away. So just get in a car and put the effort in.
Maybe
your hollow threats mean nothing to me.